So I'm here like this. Anything between my shoulders, I can attack. Right? At the moment, it's tricky to get his neck unless I did something like this, but the arm is our target at the moment. So when his arm is around here, like the majority of people learn to escape side control with their hand here. So if the arm's over here, and I can feel that he's wanting to move it over, I make a little bunny here. So as it comes around, I can catch it really early. Yeah. Now, my first thought is not to push it to the floor. My first thought is to curl my wrist more. Because while my fingers are open here like this, that's easy for him to straighten his arm, right? As soon as I start curling, it's much harder. So a lot of people focus on trying to push it to the floor and then he straightens the arm anyway. So as soon as you catch it, your focus should be on curling your wrist, because now it makes it much harder for him to straighten it. Now I can take my grip, and I'm not thinking of lifting. If I start lifting, he'll put his knee in my armpit and then pull his arm down the side and escape, right? So I don't want to make space around his hips. Once I have it here, my first goal, other than curling, is to pull his hand under his shoulder. Yeah, right? I think about the center line a lot. And it's like doing a seated row at the gym, for example. Anything that's down the center, even a bench press is central, right? Then it feels strong, right? So offensively, I like to be on the center line. So if I'm choking people, I like to have my center line over their neck, right? If I'm choking someone over here, it's worse than if I put my center line over it, yeah? So when I'm attacking with this, my goal is not to move his arm, because like that's moving it off my center line and making it harder for myself. So my goal, first of all, is to get his hand as close to my body as possible before I do anything. So I curl, I pull towards my center line, and he taps. Because like that's tons of pressure as his hand's trying to go under his shoulder, right? If they're super flexible, right, and I do get my hands on this close, then my goal is to touch their belt and slide my elbow along their belt. Again, yeah, no elbow lifting, because that knee is going to come up and block my arm and he'll escape his hand, all right? So the arm's on this side for now. I make a bunny here, it comes around, I curl my wrist, I catch, and my first goal is to bring his hand towards my center line and then worry about everything else. Right? Okay? Once, and I'll be gentle on it, I'll let this excuse my fingers, but if I get to his body, like this, I'll pull all the way in and my elbow hits his body, then my elbow starts tracing his belt. Yeah, so there's no space, because I use my leg like this a lot. Anytime you see someone in the UFC do this, yeah, smart commentators don't care. Right? You see the crowd go, oh, look at his shoulder, but it's not doing much. Yeah? Because like otherwise that would have already broken his arm. Yeah? What he doesn't want is his hand under his shoulder. Yeah. Right? Like that. Okay? So do this first. The Americana here. Now if you're maybe early, maybe we make mistakes and your fingers are up and his arm goes out, follow it with your body. Yeah, right? Now when I go to do this, I focus not on pushing the hand down, right? But on lifting the elbow, just a little bit, like that. Because you'll get flexible people and their hands will touch the floor straight away. So then I focus on that, but I'm lying on the shoulder. Because if I start lifting this, his shoulder will start lifting. So as I go forwards, the reason why I'm saying go forwards is to lie on his shoulder, to hold his shoulder still. So you get the submission really easily. Cool, 1, 2, 3.